Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Caleb and Veronica again. We're about to go see the new Power Rangers movie. As a 90s baby, I grew up with the original Power Rangers. They are the best ones. And yeah, they wore spandex and just flipped around a lot.
Alright then, it's morphin' time! Dragon Sword! Mastodon! Pterodactyl! Triceratops! Saber-tooth tiger! Tyrannosaurus! Yeah! We're ready to morph into action! 6 working together to fight Eagle! Stop Rita and all her menacing monsters!
From destroying a planet Earth and ruling the universe with evil!
Look out, Rita! We're not backing down! We're the Power Rangers!
But that's awesome. I'm really excited to see this like actual treatment of Power Rangers. I didn't have Power Rangers hat, so I wore Pokemon. Just trying to do anything 90s. Veronica, what are you expecting?
I'm hoping it's gonna be really good. I mean, the trailers look awesome for it, but as with Suicide Squad, yeah, the trailer made it look way better than it was, so, yeah. But I'm keeping my hopes up.
Alright, we got high hopes. We're gonna go see it, and then we'll bring you a review after we get out. So, Twombly's out.
2 hours later.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Caleb Twombly with my lovely sister Veronica again. We just got done watching the new Power Rangers movie, Shut Up Cats. And we'd like to just tell you a little bit about it. Veronica, what was your initial thoughts on the movie?
I loved it. I thought it was amazing. It was just
absolutely perfect. Like, we saw Beauty and the Beast, and after that, there was supposed to be cats. So, there was supposed to be a review after that, but it got all messed up and stuff. So, but when we saw Beauty and the Beast, we were like, that is perfect. I can't think of how it could have been better. That's what this movie was. Absolutely perfect. If you are a fan, or if you were a kid in the 90s and you're a fan of the original Power Rangers, go see this movie right now. See it in theaters because it is so big and so awesome. I'm hitting more cats. Here's another one. It's amazing. A couple of the best parts. Rita Repulsa is god brutal and evil.
No, please, you're hurting me. You're so strong.
I'm just kidding.
And scary and just perfect. Like, when Elizabeth Banks was cast in it, I was like, I don't know. I mean, Elizabeth Banks is really funny, but as Rita Repulsa, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Veronica, what's another of your favorite parts?
Well, can I tell them why we love the Blue Ranger?
Yes! If you haven't seen this, it's going to be slightly spoiler-ish, but it's not really. Blue Ranger, go!
Okay, I am on the spectrum of autism. Well, the Blue Ranger, they made him autistic, and kids who are autistic like me can relate to the Blue Ranger now.
He is absolutely the funniest person in the movie. He is the smartest person in the movie. He is the heart of the movie, and they just say, hey, I'm on the spectrum. That's all he says. He says, I'm on the spectrum. And instantly, it's like it just made you love this character even more. And go on.
And that is immediately why I love the Blue Rangers, because he's just awesome. And
just perfect. Again, the heart of the movie.
Oh! Billy, come on!
I went in going, okay, I think this is gonna be good. You know, they're updating it, they're making it kind of this badass, you know, version of it. But I'm like, okay, but it's still a kid's movie, so they're not gonna really, like, have character development and everything. Absolutely not. By the end of that movie, you care about every single one of the Power Rangers. You really feel like emotional connections to each one of them. And to do in a 2-hour movie, less than 2 hours, 2-hour movie where you really, really care about each character. It's kind of mind-blowing that they're able to do that in a kids movie and introduce all of these new... It was just, I love it. I cannot say enough how good this movie was. What else? What else was there?
I loved that the two of us, had a connection. Me with the Blue Ranger, Caleb with the Red Ranger.
In the very beginning, it's set up as the Red Ranger and the Blue. Jason and Billy, before they're Power Rangers, they kind of have a connection there. And it shows that, like, Jason is this kind of angry kid who...
angry at the world.
Just very angry at the world. He kind of blames all his problems on everything else and doesn't take enough personal responsibility. That's what I do. That, obviously. But he takes Billy and he kind of puts him under his wing a little bit. And, I mean, obviously, that's me and Veronica. I am way too angry, and Veronica is just the Blue Ranger, just sweet and nice, and just wants... One of the absolute best parts is, spoilers again, but at the end, things are going down, it's looking kind of hairy, you're like, how are they going to get out of this? And Billy, as they're about to, like, you think die, Billy just says, hey guys, thanks for being my friend. And, like, that just is completely... That's what he wanted. He just wanted friends. The fact that all this other stuff happened, that was just kind of icing on the cake or whatever.
It was really about coming together, these, 5 people who
didn't know each other, were completely different.
Becoming friends, and...
Becoming family.
This is my family.
Yeah.
And you really, really do feel that at the end of the movie. I can't imagine how it could have been better. At the very end, this isn't really a spoiler, but at the end of it, Jason David Frank, who played the original Green Ranger, White Ranger, and then a bunch of Red Rangers, him and the chick that Amy Jo, who played the Pink Ranger in the originals, both of them have a cameo. It's just real simple. They're just people in the crowds and they're like taking pictures of these Power Rangers who have just won. If that's a spoiler, of course the Power Rangers win. But it was done perfectly. Then there's a mid-credit sequence, which again, it's not really a spoiler, but sets up the next one. They're all in detention and the guy calls out some names. And the name he calls out...
Tommy Oliver. Tommy Oliver. Tommy Oliver.
Tommy Oliver, and then it's just a shot of a chair with a green jacket on it. If you know the originals, you know that means Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, is coming for the second one. I cannot wait for the second one. I want it to be out right now. I want to go see this movie again, like right now. It's amazing. Veronica, do you have anything else to say?
No. I think we said it all.
It's just perfect. But if you watch the show and the original, that's what I'm so happy about. They stayed so true to the original series in the 90s, but then they just updated everything and made it bad, made it emotional, made you feel everything. I want to go see it again. You need to go see it now. So, that is our review. And at Twombly TV, we say 3 things. 1.
Stay in school.
2.
Eat your vegetables.
3.
Always use protection.
Good night, everybody!